Ball, welcome into Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Lumen Field. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
Behind the line of scrimmage. Almost brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 11. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, "Do you have a tight end with his hand on the ground?" "Yes, coach." "Do you have a fullback still on your roster?" "Yes, coach." "Then you're going to be just fine."
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Straight ahead they go with Jones. Past midfield to the 45. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go now.
First down, and they go right back to him.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. You know, Kate, they always say that QB talk. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Back to 60, back to 60. Second pirate.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal.
Straight ahead. Here's Mason. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series.
Minnesota.
Jordan Addison, the touchdown. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He'll take this at the 10. Showing a little burst so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Along the right sideline, there's space. There it is, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks finish up their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 28th of the season, which gives him a share of the NFL record. Going after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks start off well, tight thing, 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. He'll work it a couple yards past the line. Mafe bringing that play to a halt.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 16-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Corey, 70 Lions.
From the 16. Short pass brought in. And 11 up to about the 23-yard line on the play. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, a cookie. I'm hungry. All right, set now. 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. To the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Looking to his fullback now. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And the Seahawks adding an extra DB here. 3rd down coming.
19, sorry, 19.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down, Vikings.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
McCarthy. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And they're unable to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10. Here's Jones. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Working quickly here. Second down carry for Jones. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Let's go. 60 bison, 60 bison. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now. Now McCarthy. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
A 56-yard attempt.
And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. To throw, here's Darnold. Cox, Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, it's headed the other way.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Here's Walker running right. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Offense up to the line fast. On 3rd down, Walker. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
1st and 10 from the 41. Play fake, Darnold. That's his target, that's Torrey Horton. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Give him 15 yards on a pickup there. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Walker running to the right. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
This is Walker on 2nd. Oh, a lot of effort there, Parker, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the gun, Darnold. Completed to his running back. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
But it's fourth down.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a second quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Moore with a return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. It's the Vikings, about set to begin their drive. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Trying for the deep ball. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. McCarthy to throw it. Forced out to his right. He's running for it. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. McCarthy to throw for it. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it's recovered by the offense, but Rock gets 4th down. Now only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now Darnold out to play action. Has it in close. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense final backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
The kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Moore with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
On the return, the Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Warriors 70.
McCarthy looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He's got it. Looks like the feet are in bounds too. Oh, I don't believe it. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
19 tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60.
Here's McCarthy on first and 10. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. We get second down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Chap 60, Chap 60.
Second and 10, McCarthy. Diving, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
17 yards. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Another throw here for McCarthy. The left side brought in by Hopkinson. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Back to the air, McCarthy. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Lady, go set.
He'll throw it from his own end zone. Buying some time left. Now here he goes. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd and 3 now. This time they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Going to the ground again on 1st. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 39. Completes it to his running back, Zach Moss. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
At the 32-yard line.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going on 1st, here's Darnold. That's a catch, Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
We go set.
Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I mean, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs...
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
you try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Moore with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. McCarthy throwing here. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They'll try again from the 20 to the incompletion. McCarthy trying to get on second down. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Going deep on the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Seahawks pick it up. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on the scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and
Here's second and 2.
at the 33.
That's completed right side. He has this down to the 34. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Working quickly here. Here's McCarthy, first and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jason Pinnock picks it.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Play fake, Darnold. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. He is hauled down right at that midfield strip. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Walker on first down. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Yo, lady. We're going to set. Set.
First and 10, Darnold. Fits it through the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks parlay the interception into points.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks continue piling onto this lead.
Vikings 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Moore with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
On the return, the Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Oh, brother, hits another interception. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Go set. Go, lady.
Here's Darnold, first and 10. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
Go, lady. Go set.
They go with Walker here. And he's going to pay off this first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
We go set.
Running with Walker again. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
On the return, the Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. It's out, that's a high ball, bouncing near the goal line. And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it.
Good record to kick off for the Vikings.
Always hurts to do this. They give up the safety and now have to kick it away. So they'll accept the miscue and take that flag. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. From the gun, Darnold. He's on a quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Walker now from the gun. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Seahawks have the football, and they're in great shape with this sizable lead. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Darnold out to play action. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. They're going play action. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of gun, here's Darnold. And it's incomplete, and that's him bringing up 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go, son. Yellow lady. Red lady. Yellow lady. Red lady.
And again, it's Darnold. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Outside. Inside.
The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. It's picked out by the Vikings. Going the other way. And they're going to take possession of the football, but they're going to do it deep on their own side of the field. No luck finding his receiver that time.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And now it's second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Second and 10, McCarthy. Rolling left, buying some time. Wow, it's great again! But fortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession. First and 10, it's McCarthy. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Vikings.
19 Lion, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Do it again. Panther Street, Panther Street. Take over.
Here's McCarthy on first and 10. Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Back at 60.
They kick the running back in motion. Trying again, following the set. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long through here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. And they pick him off again. Reek Woolen with the INT. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick six.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get two, it's almost a certainty.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks tack on 7 more to their lead.
Vikings 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Trying again after the pick. McCarthy hits his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Second and 8. And it looks great flying through the air, Bros, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
19, Tiger, 19.
McCarthy throwing on third down. He's got Jones for the completion. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
40, 70, 60.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go now. Take over.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Nick Imawari.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here goes Hut.
Toss play. This is Walker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know I love that, Kate, but you know who loved it even more than late, great John Madden himself, the former lineman? He would have loved watching the student body get right out in front of that thing, those blockers just knocking people off the ball, and let him clear the way so that running back could show off his speed.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Go red. Watch the shift. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift. Watch the shift. Red 80. Face out.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks throwing 6 more on the blowout. Jackson, Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
I don't think so. I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Shake off that previous INT. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. He was trying to find Ty Felton with that one. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Tariq Woolen on the coverage.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. They've got to keep moving quick here. McCarthy. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks will take over as he picks off his 10th pass of the season.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First and 10 from the 41.
We go, son. Hey, son.
Now Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Go, son. Hey, son.
Staying with Walker. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. So now here's 3rd and 5.
We go, son. The lady. The lady. The lady. Hey, son.
To throw, here's Darnold. That's Mayer, he's got it. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Go, son.
So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And this was the type of response you always hope